What do nachos, Beyonce, and a football game have in common? That's right, the Super Bowl. Today we're looking at why this event is a huge deal in America. And it's not just about football. Whether you love American football or not, this enormous event is a massive part of American culture. Now you may be thinking to yourself, do they really play football in the United States? Well, yes we do, but it might not be the same game that you play. What most of the world calls football, we call soccer. American football is a lot slower than soccer, and I think it actually looks a lot like rugby being played by people wearing helmets. But I do love watching football, and apparently so do a lot of other people, because it is the most popular spectator sport in the United States. The Super Bowl, which is the championship game of American football, is more than just a football game. It's a national celebration of sports, food, music, and yes, even television commercials. The Super Bowl is practically a national holiday here. By the end of this video, you'll know why it's such a big deal. The Super Bowl is the biggest sporting event in the United States. Two teams battle it out to see who is the champion of the National Football League. It's held every February, and last year over 100 million people tuned in to watch the game on television. The first Super Bowl happened in 1967, and since then it's grown into a massive cultural event. Even the day after the Super Bowl is often called Super Bowl Monday because many people take time off from work to recover from all of the excitement. For football fans, the Super Bowl is the ultimate showdown. Think of it like the World Cup final, but for American football. It's a game full of drama, strategy, and moments that fans talk about for years. Americans love to celebrate the Super Bowl with parties, whether at home, at a bar, or even going to a Super Bowl watch party at a friend's house. It's all about eating, drinking, and watching the game together. You can expect lots of snacks and junk food too. Foods like pizza, nachos, chicken wings, chips and guacamole are all on the menu. Super Bowl Sunday is the second biggest food consumption day in the U.S. behind Thanksgiving. Did you know that Americans eat over 1 billion chicken wings during the Super Bowl? What do they do with the rest of the chickens? And let's not forget 8 million pounds of guacamole. That's a lot of avocados. Now let's talk about the halftime show. It's not just about the game. This is an extravaganza where some of the biggest music artists in the world, such as Beyonce, Shakira, Prince, and the Rolling Stones have performed. And often the main act is accompanied by hundreds of dancers. The first superstar to have headlined the Super Bowl halftime show was Michael Jackson in 1993. Before that, the halftime show consisted mainly of marching bands and baton twirlers. In 2020, The Weeknd's halftime show cost around $13 million to produce. This year's performer, Kendrick Lamar, has won 17 Grammy Awards. The show is sometimes more exciting than the game. And let's not forget the commercials. Commercials run during the Super Bowl have become a cultural phenomenon of their own. Non-football fans have been known to watch the game just to see the ads. From commercials with the Budweiser Clydesdales to Mean Joe Green of the Pittsburgh Steelers, some are hilarious, others are emotional, all of them are super creative, and most are made specifically to be shown during the Super Bowl. Companies spend millions of dollars for 30 seconds of airtime. The most expensive ad so far cost $7 million for 30 seconds. Can you imagine that? And then there are the Super Bowl traditions. Watch parties with friends and family, Crazy bets on everything from the winners of the game to the color of the Gatorade that the winning team pours over their coach's head. And like most sporting events in the U.S., the game starts with the national anthem, often sung by a superstar of the recording industry. It's a moment of national pride that sets the tone for the big game. The Super Bowl has become a symbol of American culture. It's a celebration of community, competition, and entertainment. It brings together people from all walks of life and even those who don't normally follow football. So there you have it. The Super Bowl is more than a game. It's a mega event that brings millions of people together. So what's the biggest sporting event in your country? Let us know in the comments down below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more fun videos about American culture. We'll see you next time.